The Environmental Protection Agency (EPA) has held a crucial public hearing on the scoping report and draft terms of reference for the proposed Ewoyaa lithium mining and processing project by Barari DV Ghana Limited, a subsidiary of Atlantic Lithium Limited at Ewoyaa in the Mfantiman Municipality and Abra Sebu Kwamankesi District. Government on October 19, 2023, granted Barari DV Ghana Limited, a subsidiary of Atlantic Lithium Limited, a 15-year mining lease to commence the construction and mining of lithium. The lease covers an area of approximately 42.63 square kilometers and grants the company the exclusive right to work and produce lithium and associated minerals in the area in accordance with the mining laws of the country. The Deputy Executive Director of Operations at the Environmental Protection Agency, Engineer Ransford Seche, speaking at the program, indicated that the benefits this project will bring, if attention is paid to them, opportunities can be harnessed from the project.
Today marks a very important day in the calendar of Ewoyaa, the Nananum Assembly here, the three paramouncies, Central Region, and for that matter, Ghana. We are here today to unveil environmental documentation regarding the lithium deposit found within the Ewoyaa area. And it will go down into the history books that the southern sector of this country, especially Central Region, which have seen gold mining over the centuries, now we have found another mineral, which is lithium, the benefits of which are enormous. So today we're here to unveil the environmental reports and the processes that we have to go through to consider whether a permit can be given or not be given. That is what the law says. And I would also like to indicate that the project we are talking about, which started a couple of years ago, I think 2017, and now they have reached the level where they have gotten the lease from government with some conditions. Some of the conditions are being debated on. We are not here to debate that. We are here to talk about the environment, its implication, social issues, its implication, the benefits, the negatives, and all that concerns. And I would like to reiterate that the benefits this project will bring, if we pay attention to them, we can harness those opportunities that this project unveils itself. Having said that, I would also like to indicate that it is not all that is gold, it's lithium. And there are also negatives associated with it, associated with its exploitation. The challenges of landform changes, impact on communities and other things, we cannot hide it. It's eminent. The question is that how do we turn these threats or challenges into positive outcomes? We can only do that if we collectively observe what goes around us. As if they get approval to operate, we entreat all community members, stakeholders, Nananum, and everybody gathered here, that we would have to, as a Nigerian would say, we have to shine our eyes. Because EPA alone cannot be able to do all that. Environmental management, environmental sustainability, as part of our Constitution, 1994 Constitution, mandate us to co-manage. So all of us have responsibility.
Aaron Mura, head of operational readiness at Atlantic Lithium, indicated that the company intends to create development programs to build the capacities of the members of the local communities so that they will be economically empowered. Mr. Mura emphasized that the company aims to tap into the goodwill and strategic alliances with both local and national stakeholders to maximize the central region's economic opportunities fully. He also mentioned that the Ewoyaa project is set to generate over 800 employment opportunities alongside the establishment of a community development fund, which will allocate 1% of its generated revenue to support local initiatives.
Also take this opportunity to express our sincere thanks to all stakeholders, particularly the Nananom, Government of Ghana, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources, the EPA, and the Assembly for the immense support extended to the Ewoyaa Lithium project so far. It's been amazing. The contribution and support from traditional authorities and local communities deserve mention. Our special thanks and very deep gratitude therefore go to the chiefs, their elders and community members in our catchment area for their continued support in the interests of our project. As a company, we embrace public voice in all of our activities and our operations throughout the life of our mine. We acknowledge that our local communities and your leadership and other stakeholders have interest in the Ewoyaa Lithium project being Ghana's first producing lithium mine. Fully mindful of the critical roles of our stakeholders in the project activities, we welcome the spirit of open discussion that we're having here today and willing cooperation that we've seen all the way through to solve all of our mutual problems in the interests of responsible mining and preserving the environmental and socio-economic well-being of our communities in particular, but also Ghana at large. Today's dialogue that we're having is rated very highly by our company. So right now, as we progress towards our parliamentary ratification of the mining lease, we are making significant progress on the process towards achieving our PA, which today is a key milestone in that schedule. So you may be aware, and I know you've spoken to a lot of the team that work here in Ghana, our project will be an open cut mine. It will involve a lot of things maybe you have not seen before, including drill and blast, loading and hauling of our material, of our spodumene pegmatite deposit. It's encouraged to note that the project has progressed very, very rapidly from exploration phase to the permitting and land access phase that we're in right now. And hopefully, as my role, we move into development and mining of this amazing deposit that you've been blessed with here at Ewoyaa. Ladies and gentlemen, I must emphasise one thing. I must emphasise the fundamental principles the company is conducting sustainable and responsible mining. It's at the core and heart of everything we do. As a result, we are committed to using environmentally friendly technologies and approaches to ensure maximum protection of our ecosystem here. We're also committed to engaging all stakeholders in our activities to deliver long-term benefit to our communities or within the catchment area. It's very exciting. Aside from over 800 jobs likely to be created from our project, it will bring significant improvements to the social and economic aspects of the community. We are committed to establishing the Community Development Fund, with 1% of our revenue going to that fund. This fund, very importantly, will be co-managed by community members and local stakeholders to enhance the responsiveness of the development support to the development needs and aspirations of the communities.
Paramount Chief of Mankesim, Osagyefo Amanfoedu, the seat stated that, as a chief, he is going to ensure that the people of Ifantimai and Abra Asebu Kwamankesi reap all the economic and social benefits in mining the lithium on their lands. He, however, assured the people that they have leaders who are going to make sure that the right things are done, especially with the environmental issues.
Of the reasons why many people say mining has done worse in Ghana than good. But I would say no. When it comes to economic development and development in the standards of living of people who work within the mining communities, the answer is yes, it's good. It's only when it comes to environmental issues that we see that, yes, things don't go well. And I want to repeat this. The very first open cast mining, surface mining in Ghana was at Bogoso. And that is where I worked. So all the evils in surface mining, I know about them. What I'm going to guard against as a paramount chief within Infantsman is to ensure that we reap all the benefits in mining, the economic benefits, the issues on living standards, the issues on employment, local content, all those things. We are going to follow them with eagle's eye. Then we will also make sure that the negative impacts when it comes to environment. In fact, I've read through the scoping report. I've seen all the issues raised in the scoping report in relation to impacts and the mitigation. So I assure my people that so far as we are here, we are going to reap the economic and social benefits and also make sure that what happened in other mining areas for which we used to say what has mining done in Ghana does not happen within Infantsman. So on this note, I will want to assure all our people that we have leaders who are going to make sure that the right things are done in terms of the economic and social benefits, as well as the environmental issues.
Reporting for TV UCC, I am Anita Delight.